Crocodiles?
Chocolate frogs? It's crazy!
Welcome to Animal Crazy, the show that takes you into the crazy world of animals.
Now we have got something for you. It's a question. When is a crocodile not a crocodile?
When it's an alligator.
Or is it?
Who knows?
Let's find out.
Go and get the crocodile.
I'll go and get the crocodile.
He's gone to get the crocodile. I hope he's all right. Are you ready, Neil?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, one crocodile. Whoa, look at that snapper.
Ah, the crocodile.
Hello. What are you going to do with it?
I think I'm going to get rid of it very quickly. Come over here.
Good idea.
There we go. Now, there's a technique to this.
I'll be watching.
It's actually bottom down first, so in it goes. And I get away very quick.
Great.
So there it is. That is the crocodile. Good luck with the alligator.
One alligator coming up. Uh-oh.
Now, don't worry. Don't worry, she's trained for this. She wrestles alligators in her spare time.
It's not true.
Are you ready yet?
I'm ready.
Come on, then.
One alligator. Look at that,
Well,
baby.
get it in, don't hang around. Get rid of it quick.
See, I've obviously got the touch.
Yeah,
Now, there's
go
a way to doing this, apparently, which is like that. There you go. Now, he's about 18 months old and not so frisky as yours.
So we've got alligator, croc, alligator. But can you tell the differences? Let's start first with the crazy stuff. Well, the crocodile doesn't have any lips, so it can't seal its mouth. So its mouth leaks, even when it's tightly shut.
Ah, same for the alligator. But alligators, that's adult alligators, can live on about 1 meal a week. And some adult alligators can actually survive without any food for about a year.
Ooh, same for the crocodile. Try this. Crocodiles swallow stones to break up their food. You see, their teeth are for grabbing and tearing big chunks off their prey, which they swallow whole into their stomachs, where the stones then smash and grind up all the meat.
Same for the alligator.
Not getting very far, are we?
No.
OK, well, another thing they have in common is their powerful tails. Now, I know these aren't very big at the moment, but when these reptiles are fully grown, their tails will be so strong they'll be able to leap out of the water to snatch and grab at their prey, just powered by their strong tails. Yes.
Whoa, powerful stuff.
Brilliant.
But what is the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, apart from the fact their names are spelt differently?
Well, they do live in different parts of the world, but if you see a picture of one or one on the telly, then the easiest way of telling them apart is to look at their teeth. The crocodile has one large tooth on each side of its bottom jaw that sticks up and out like this. Look at that. There it is. Look at that tooth. That is the crocodile. But if all the teeth are neatly tucked away when the jaws are closed, then it's an alligator. Simple as that.
Ah, there is another difference. An alligator's snout is much blunter and shorter compared to a crocodile's. But if you're close enough to see that, it probably means your lunch. Go on, then.
Oh, go on, Jen, you do it for me.
Look, you're the one that messed it up, Neil.
Won't be a minute. Oh, please, go on.
Look, it's your responsibility. Now get on with it.
Right then, we've got a confession to make.
You've got a confession to make.
I've got a confession to make. You see, we made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Well, it was all to do with the zebra. You see, we were hoping to provide the definitive answer as to why do zebras have stripes.
And?
And,
Well, go on, get your zebra.
I'll get the zebra. Hold on. Very difficult, this. Come on. That's it. Through you come. Here you are. There it is. Look at that, eh? There it is. This is a zebra? Oh, come on, stop messing around. It's supposed to be serious.
No, I'm sorry, it's a lovely zebra. You carry on.
Can I carry on?
Yes.
Right then. Basically, a zebra is a horse that looks as if it's been painted with black and white stripes. Now, I discovered a theory that says a zebra's black and white stripes are for camouflage. Now, hold on. I hear you say, this zebra is not camouflaged. In fact, it sticks out a mile against the African bush. And you're dead right. The zebra's stripes are meant to be camouflage against other zebras. Look at that. You see, the black and white stripes blend with the black and white stripes of the other zebras, making it very difficult to single out one zebra. So if you're, say, a lion looking for a zebra lunch, then it's very confusing when you see all these black and white stripes dancing and merging in front of your eyes. It sort of dazzles you. That's the theory, camouflage.
Oh, yes, but there is another theory.
Yeah.
Give us your finger.
Eh?
Right, this finger?
Yeah.
Fine. In it goes, on there. Now, that's your fingerprint.
Yes.
OK, which is different to my fingerprint.
Yes.
Because all our fingerprints are unique.
Yeah, of course they are.
Well, the same goes for zebras and their stripes.
But Jen, zebras don't have fingers.
Ah, but they've got bums. Follow me. Now, there are basically 3 different types of zebra, OK?
Yeah.
Now, the first have patterns a bit like this. Lots of thin stripes, closely packed together. Then there's another type which have much bolder stripes, much further apart.
Got that, right.
But the one that we're more familiar with must be the common zebra. And the pattern there is completely different to the other 2.
So, what's it got to do with zebras' bums, then?
Ah, well, the clearest pattern of stripes are on zebras' bums. Now, if you think about it, zebras do a lot of running away.
Yeah.
And it's great, especially if you're a baby zebra, to spot who's mum.
Good theory. But, then we both discovered yet another theory. You see, some experts believe that zebras are striped to keep away harmful flies. Now, take a look at that zebra. Let's just pretend that you're a poisonous fly and you want to bite its bum. Now, go on, dive in on it. That's it. Zzz. Now look at that, look at that. It's all dazzling and it's all white and it hurts your eyes, doesn't it? Horrible, that.
Yeah, but it could be the black. Imagine you're a nasty fly again. Bzzz. You run in your prey and it all goes black. You can't see a thing. So it could be the black.
Could be the white.
Could be the camouflage.
Could be the bum stripes. Here, I've just had another theory as well.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it stands to reason, doesn't it? Black and white stripes. They're all Newcastle United supporters.
Oh, Neil, go home and take your zebra with you.
I was only trying to do my best, wasn't I?
Did you know that a green fly gives birth to 25 babies every day?
Here we are then. Oh, look at that magnificent building, the Natural History Museum.
But, Neil, I'm not a museum-y type person.
But I want to show you somewhere special. Come on, behind the scenes. Here we are. Come on.
Right.
And here we are.
Where are we?
The Spirit Building.
Oh, it's spooky. What's in all the jam jars?
Pickled fish. Nearly every new species of fish that's caught is preserved here forever for scientific research. And you see this yellow knob up here?
Yeah.
That means the fish in this jar was one of the first of its type ever discovered by scientists.
Wow, the first ever tiger fish. Hey, Neil, are there any more jars with yellow knobs?
Yeah, come over here. Look at this one. Now, if you look closely at this jar, you'll see the name of the person who discovered it.
Wow.
Captain Cook in 1774. So this is the original group of fish. Look at that, eh?
Yeah, well, this place is amazing. I mean, there's thousands of different fish that lived hundreds of years ago, all preserved forever.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, Jen!
What?
Shark!
What? Where?
Here, in the jar.
Oh, it's tiny, Neil.
Yeah, but it's a shark. Look at that. And all of these ones are different types of shark. And if you think they're small, look at this little tiny one here at the end. The pygmy shark. The smallest shark in the world. Look at that.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I'll bet you've never seen anything like this. A deep-sea anglerfish that lives 2 miles below the surface. Jen, let me introduce you to the curator of fishes, Oliver Crimmen.
Oh, hello, Oliver. What's this one?
This is one of my favourites. She's a football fish, an anglerfish from the pitch-dark depths of the sea. And this is her rod, And this is the bait, which has little luminous lights on the end. Anything that's attracted within reach is caught in these fearsome jaws and caught on the backward-facing teeth.
Here, Jen.
Excuse me, Oliver. What have you found?
The most recent pickling. Look, a pikehead fish from Borneo.
Oh, and when was it caught?
3 months ago. But it'll still go down in the records, making this one of the biggest and best collections of fish specimens anywhere in the world. And look at this.
Well, what is it?
It's an empty jar, Jen. Oh. Just waiting for the next new discovery in the fish world.
Wow. Oh, this place is living history, Neil. And all that work that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, what a brilliant place.
But you said you weren't a museum-y kind of person.
I was lying.
Hello, viewers. I'm a frog buffin. I'm here to tell you all about frogs. There are 3,500 different species of frogs and toad in the world.
Is it all right if I sit and watch?
Yeah, but be quiet. I'm doing the frog expert.
Frogs.
Those glasses look great.
Thank you.
Froggies.
You know how you're an expert on frogs? I mean, we can all see that. Is it all right if I ask you a question?
Yeah, fire away.
These chocolates have got something to do with frogs. What is it?
Those chocolates are...
Hey, hang on, they're my chocolates. Where'd you get them from?
Whoa. I've got a bit of a froggy challenge for you.
What are you talking about?
Well, every time I amaze you with a froggy fact, I get to eat one of your chocolates.
Ha! I'm amazed you know anything about frogs at all.
Ah, you're amazed.
Hey, now hold on 1 second. Fair's fair. Come on. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll play your little game. And if I can amaze or shock you about frogs with my expert knowledge, I get me chocolates back.
All right.
Deal?
Yeah.
You go first. Come on.
Okay.
Let's see what you know.
Now, this is a tree frog.
Yes.
And one of the amazing things about this species is that it can climb vertical surfaces. That's all thanks to these little pads on his feet, which are a bit like Velcro.
I knew all of that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is amazing,
Yeah,
actually.
great. Not very much.
All right. Let's take a look at this little frog down here. Now, this is the African clawed frog, and the African clawed frog used to be used as a pregnancy test for women.
I'm not amazed yet.
Well, what they used to do is inject the frog with a woman's urine, and if the frog laid eggs, that was a sure sign that she was having a baby.
And this frog hasn't got a tongue, has it?
Hasn't it?
Ah, you're amazed. Thanks.
Oh, come on, Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. This is the giant toad, or cane toad.
Yes.
And it's one of the most dangerous of all toads.
I knew that.
It squirts a poison from glands in its back.
I knew that.
It could kill anything that eats it.
Yeah.
And it can eat dog food.
What?
Yeah, amazing, thanks.
Oh, now this is getting out. All right, down here. This is the horned frog. Now, the horned frog has got a mouth that is so big it can eat mice or rats.
Where does it come from?
I'm not sure, actually.
South America, isn't it?
Really? Hey, no, I was not amazed. Oh, you're just cheating. All right, I'm having another go for that. Come on, fair's fair. Now, this is the poison arrow frog. This frog is so poisonous that the South American Indians rub their arrow tips on its back to poison them for hunting.
That's very interesting, Neil, but I wasn't amazed.
You're joking. I was amazed when I read that.
Were you?
Oh, come on, Jen, you're just messing around now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll play properly.
Sure?
Yes, I promise.
Go on then.
OK. This is the tomato frog.
Yeah.
Now, the amazing thing about this species is that its skin can produce a secretion which is strong enough to stick a snake's jaw together.
Wow, how does it do that then?
Well, say this chocolate, for instance, was a frog.
Yeah.
And I was a snake.
Yeah.
And the snake went to eat the frog. And the frog came out and
You've done it again, haven't you? You've eaten one of me chocolates. Right, prepare to hand those chocolates back. You are about to be amazed. Did you know there are some frogs that can survive under a blanket of ice for a long period of time without breathing and without their hearts beating?
That's amazing.
Yes! Give us me chocolates back. I don't believe it. You've scoffed a lot.
Thanks.
Oi, come back here. Come here. That question you asked me at the beginning. What have these chocolates got to do with frogs?
Absolutely nothing at all, but they were yummy.
Dandelion tends to clean her own fur, but about once every 2 months I put her in the bath and wash her with baby shampoo. It's very important to keep your dog's coat clean and healthy. If they do get fleas, you can go to the vet and ask for some flea powder. But remember, you have to be very careful how you use it.
My rabbit does not get fleas, but in the spring she molts and loses a lot of her fur.
I don't need to groom my stick insects, as every couple of weeks they lose a layer of skin, then they grow a bit bigger.
Every year we dip the sheep to kill parasites, and every June we shear their coats.
I put oil on my tortoise's shower because it stops him drying out.
It's crazy!
It's crazy what creatures can do that we could never do.
Take the high jump. Now, the world record for humans is under 2.5 metres. But if the creature I've got behind my back were human-sized, it would be able to jump over the Eiffel Tower.
Don't be daft, Neil. A hedgehog couldn't jump over the Eiffel Tower.
You're dead right. But what lives on the hedgehog can. Fleas. You see, a hedgehog may be carrying between 50 and 800 fleas at any one time. Now, the flea can store energy in its leg muscles, a bit like this toy gun can store energy. So if I just load it by moving the spring down, put the catch on, then the energy is stored in this spring here, and it can be triggered off at any time. Now, when the flea chooses to trigger off the energy in its legs, it can accelerate 20 times faster than a space rocket. So, if the flea was the same size as you or I, it could jump over the Eiffel Tower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive, eh?
Uh-huh.
Now, what about the world's greatest long jumper?
Go on.
In human terms, the greatest long jumper can jump about 5 times his body length.
Yeah.
In insect terms, this creature can jump about 10 times his own body length, and that's without a run-up. It's the locust. A locust's leg muscles are about 1,000 times more powerful than the same size bit of a human muscle. Now, if Neil were to match a locust...
There we go.
Wait for it.
There we go.
I've got a surprise for you. He'd have to have muscles which were about that size on his thighs.
Doing, doing, doing.
And not only that, but he'd be able to jump from where he is now in one bound without a run-up to here.
Impressive, huh? So what about crazy weightlifters? Or should I say crazy weight pushers? Well, these insects over here are dung beetles. I'm just going to try and get one out very gently there. And what the dung beetle does is it takes bits of dung, and look what they do with it. They roll the dung around into a ball, which they then bury as a food store. And they can push balls of dung around many times bigger than themselves. So the dung beetle really is a champion weightlifter.
But the weightlifting and endurance record must go to the leafcutter ant.
Yeah.
Here it is. Now, it may look like a normal ant, but it is in fact a master gardener. As its name suggests, the leafcutter cuts pieces of leaves for food and carries them back to the nest in its mouth.
Wow.
And it's capable of carrying pieces 3 times its own size and 10 times its own body weight.
Yeah.
Right, Neil.
What?
Top that.
Me?
There's a saw under there. This
Yeah.
is your leaf area. And I'll just take our real leaf cutters away.
Yeah, they are. There it is. Look at that.
That's great, but you've got to put it in your teeth now.
Right.
It should weigh about as much as a car. Now, that's crazy. I'll see you next time. Hopefully you will.